We're going to go ahead and learn how to filter our data in Excel. If you're using the Intermediate Excel Worksheet practice file, make sure that you have the Filtering tab, the Filtering spreadsheet displayed. Here we have a list of students and the sports that they have signed up for. And we want to filter this list just to see the soccer students. So how do we do that? First step, we need to highlight the data that we want to sort. Then we're going to make sure we're on the data ribbon. And in the sort and filter group, we see the filter command. Click on the filter command. Excel will automatically add these drop-down boxes so that we can filter our data based on these categories. It will treat your first row as the category headers. So we want to just look at the soccer students, so we're going to go to the sport category, click on the drop down box, and we are going to only have the soccer portion checked. Click OK, and these are the students who are signed up for soccer. Notice that on the sport category we see the filter symbol. This lets us know that the sport category is the one being filtered. We also notice that the row headers are blue. This lets us know that there's more data here, it's just not currently being displayed. If I want to take away the filter, I can click on the box again and just choose Select All. Click OK, and that will display all my data once more. If you want to, you can check or uncheck as many boxes as you need. Or if you prefer, you can use the text filters or the number filters categories under the filter drop-down box. The number filters will appear whenever the data has numbers in the lists, and the text filter will appear anytime the data has text in the list. We're going to go ahead and use custom filter. So if I go from text filters, custom filter, this is the custom auto filter dialog box. Know that we can have show rows where the sport equals, I can click on the drop down box, soccer, or the sport equals baseball. And this will show the data that have both categories of baseball and soccer. If I click OK, I see baseball and soccer. Which way you prefer, either by using the checkboxes or by using the filters, depends on you. They do accomplish the same task. The next tool I'm going to show you is the sorting tool. And again, you need to make sure you're on the data ribbon, and this is going to be in the sort and filter group. Sometimes you have to put your data in a specific order. So here we're working with students and sports. Let's say I want to put this data in order by my students' names. The first thing I need to do is highlight column A, which contains my student names. The second thing I need to do is sort it. There are two sorting techniques I'm going to show you today, the quick sort and the custom sorting. For a quick sort, all you have to do after you select your data is click on the quick sort commands. There are two of them. There's A to Z and Z to A. A to Z will put everything in order alphabetically or numerically. ZA will put everything in order in reverse. So reverse alphabetical order or from the highest value to the lowest value. So let's go ahead and put everything in alphabetical order. I'm going to click AZ. And then the sort gives me a warning. Microsoft found data next to your selection. Since you have not selected this data, it will not be sorted. Expand the selection, continue with the current selection. Because I just chose column A, it's asking me, well, do I want to sort the rest of the data that is tied to it? And I do. So I'm going to click expand the selection, click sort. Now everything is in order for my students in alphabetical. So I start with Adam and end with Tiana. That's the quick sort. And again, to show you the reverse, I click on the reverse alphabetical order, choose expand the selection, and now it begins with Tiana and ends with Adam. We can do this with the number values too. So if I choose age, tell it to sort by the smallest to the largest, which is AZ, it will put everything in order from the youngest students, who are 11, to the older students who are 13. So again, I'm going to choose expand the selection and sort it. Now, that's how you do a quick sort. It's based off one category. It quickly puts things in alphabetical order or numerical order. What if you have multiple layers that you need to sort by? So for example, let's say you want to put all the students in orders based off type of sport and by their ages. For that, we're going to have to use the custom sort feature. Next to the quick sort commands, we see the sort command. Click on the sort command, and if you haven't selected your data, Excel will look for your data. First, we want to sort by the sport. So I'm going to click sort by sport, sort on the values, and I want them in alphabetical order. If I only wanted this one sorting, I can click OK. But I actually want to have more than one level. So I'm going to add a level. So it's first sorting by sport, then after it's sorted by the sport, I want it to sort by the age, and I want them youngest to oldest, or smallest to largest values. Notice up at the top we see my data has headers. As long as this is checked, the first row is treated as category options. If I uncheck this, the first row will be treated the same as the data set. But since I have category filters, category names here, I want to make sure that this is checked. I'm going to click OK. Everything has been sorted first by sport, so we see baseball first, soccer, then softball, then by the student ages, so the 11-year-olds are first, followed by the 12-year-olds and 13-year-olds. And you can do this for as many levels as you. So for example, if I go back to sort, I can add yet another level. Now make sure your previous level is highlighted, that way it adds it at the end. Otherwise, it will add it after the first section. So if I click on sort by and add a level, it will add it in between sort by, then by. I want this at the end, so I'm going to click add a level. And I want to tell it to sort by sport, then by age. After they sort by age, then I want it to sort by gender. Click OK. So now I see my sport, the ages, and then the gender. So that's the quick sort and the custom sort tools found in Excel.